Hey, how's it going, everyone? It is Carter here, and today we are in American Truck Simulator. We're doing a little job. We're in Seattle at the Kenworth facility, and I think we're going up to Bellingham. Yes, we are. Alright, so yeah, we just pulled into the Kenworth facility, took the contract. Let's get this big Freightliner fired up. As you can see, I've got it pretty customized, not too much though. I got light packages all around it, obviously. I mean, this thing's a monster, so it's gotta look a little bit badass at least. Let's get inside and turn the parking brake off and let's go. So I think, if I remember correctly, I put like the biggest motor you could put into this truck, which is I think 720 horsepower. So it is a monster of a machine. And for whatever reason, my trailer's not showing up on the map. Okay. Place can be kind of a maze, to be honest. It's pretty cool. They have like a huge facility like this to drive through. There's all the new Kenworth trucks waiting to be sent to dealerships or picked up by customers. And we should be, yep, there we are over there. We can turn this off now. As you see on right here, I've got two displays running. One's my truck info, one's my GPS. That's purely because I'm too lazy to try to read the gauges, because usually when I play this, it's like super late at night and I don't really want to squint at gauges. This is a pretty new save. I think I cheated in a bunch of money. Not a bunch of money, but like I gave myself like $1 million and I gave myself some XP so I could actually buy stuff and make some videos. So if you're wondering why nothing lines up as far as miles to experience ratio, that is why. There we are. Not exactly the most lined up hookup, but I've seen worse in real life, so. And I think we can go this way. I believe we were supposed to go this way. So yeah, I'd say most of the customization that actually matters is in the inside here. I don't remember what this little thing's called that also has the information. I didn't even know that's what that did. I thought it was just a decoration. But I think it's called a parrot. Oh, this is not the right way. Alright, here we are. We're back. We're turned around. I guess for some reason I thought that was a full loop, but it is not. It's just weird that they have like a one-way road here that everyone's supposed to drive down. But yeah, as I was saying, didn't really know that that was a thing right there. So yeah, now I've got double information. I got my kitty sitting on the seat, and that's about it. Oh, we overshot that by a lot. I'm playing on my controller also because I do not have the time to set up my wheel and then take it back down after recording. So we're on a controller today. Next episode I probably do wheel, because I'll probably I plan on, the Lone Star just came out. I plan on doing a stream of Seattle down to Flagstaff to get to that international dealership. I think that'd be pretty fun, so I'll probably get my wheel out for that and set it all up. But I figured for a quick little video like this, really no need to set the wheel up. I know the driving's a little more choppy and looking around is a little bit less pretty on the wheel, because I usually jump ahead like that. But yeah, it's been a while since I've made a American Truck Sim video. I think the last time I did one, like really tried on one, was like 2017, 2016, something like that. It's been a while. I don't think we'll be we're just gonna cheat open our GPS here. Yeah, we definitely won't be doing any night trips today, so we don't have to worry about lights. You might be able to see that little bluish hue in the cockpit. That is a blue interior light. So I didn't even realize I had it on until I turned my truck off and noticed it turns off also. But that is, in case you're wondering what that like annoying little blue light, kind of blue tint in the cockpit is, that's, or the cab, that's what that is. Should be able to be right on red here, and we'll be taking a right. Another thing I was actually, I I do like to leave these lights on just because, like I said, it is a little bit difficult to constantly use your joystick because the camera is not that fast. I wish I had like a track IR or, whatever, or something like that to track my head movement, but I don't, unfortunately. What's going on here? Why are we all passing this guy? Alright, we're going to keep our distance here just in case we also need to pass him. But, uh-oh, we got low air pressure. But yeah, another thing I'm really excited about on this truck is I put super singles on it. You can't really see it that well here. You can zoom in. It's not letting us zoom in. Oh, there it is. You can see you got super singles on instead of duals. I don't think they realistically make any difference in the game. I know in real life they have their benefits and cons, but okay, yep, we are gonna wait for this car. Come on, buddy. All right, he's gonna wait for us. We're just gonna try to pat. See, look, we could have been. What's going on? We got a traffic jam here. Oh well, we're just gonna mush our way into this situation. Still got low air pressure. We'll kick it in neutral here and let that air pressure build up. The thing I don't like about this air pressure warning is it doesn't go away to show you your gear, and that's the whole reason I have this thing here, is to see my gears. Alright guys, so after a couple minutes of waiting and noticing that it literally just is not moving, I decided to creep along the side skirt here and see what's happening. And we have quite the incident here. Let's try to weave our way through here and I'll show you what's going on. This is where, like, ooh, there's a little bit of stutter. This is where, like, getting out of your truck would have been pretty cool as a feature, but we have a little bit of a, we'll call it a flat tire on this truck, and actually I think things would still keep moving if this car wasn't also trying to merge onto the highway at the same time. But that's that. Let's keep moving because we got a couple miles to go and we still have low air pressure. I sat there for like, I don't know, a minute or two and it still didn't go up, so we're just gonna keep driving. But I thought it would have built up by then. But yeah, this truck is an absolute tank for those that you haven't driven it. I don't even remember what model it is. I just know it's like a vintage, not vintage, but 80s or 90s Freightliner. I think it's 90s, early 2000s actually. But it's an absolute unit of a truck. Even with a smaller motor on it, it's pretty good. I think the only thing that I really didn't like on it is the transmission wasn't that strong. It doesn't really have a fast transmission on it either, which for someone who is not using a shifter is kind of a big deal. Oh, buddy, I did not see you there. Holy Christ. Alright. And I think this is pretty much our road for the rest of the way. We need to merge. This is pretty much our road for the rest of the way, I believe. But this and the, what is it called? Freightliner Argosy? I don't really know how to pronounce it. It's a big cab over semi. That and this are by far the two just most I'm speeding like a mother right now. But they are just monstrous semis that can pull anything pretty much anywhere at any speed. This truck and that truck literally accelerate up mountain passes. And it's really impressive. I like it. It's a fun truck to drive. It is fun taking, you know, lower powered semis sometimes and trying to pull things up hills and stuff like that, but sometimes it's just nice being able to hammer down on the throttle and watch it accelerate up a mountain, because that's pretty cool. There is Seattle. Now, unfortunately, do not have the Utah DLC, otherwise I would be probably doing some runs on there, but cannot afford it. So, yeah, that's college life. So if you guys do want to send some money my way, feel free to send me a donation on that donation link down below. But no, realistically, I just couldn't afford it, and I didn't think I was going to play it that much. But, figured I could wait for it to go on sale. I've noticed that they've been dropping the prices on the States pretty quickly. Usually 4 months, it seems like the price drops in a sale, so I figured I'd wait, see if it was even worth it. I do plan on buying it. I'm going to buy it either way, because I plan on just building the whole United States, but Utah was just really not at the top of my list. I've driven through Utah plenty of times, and if there's any state in the United States that I'd say I just don't want to simulate driving through, it's Utah. I'm sorry to anyone who's in Utah, but that was the slowest drive I've ever had in my life. It was just so boring. I mean, the landscape is pretty awesome, but yeah, I don't know. It just seems like a really empty state, but I guess so is New Mexico and Arizona, and they seem to do pretty well. Washington by far is my favorite, but that's just because I have a bias. It's where I was born, home state. But one thing I find really, really cool in this game. Are we able to get on this off ramp and turn around here? This detour really did us one. One thing I think is really awesome is, in Washington at least, I know this is probably true in every state, but in Washington I actually know a lot of landmarks and like intersections on the highway, so it's pretty cool seeing distinctive features that I actually know and recognize. Here's the Boeing facility. What is that, on wing? But yeah, it's really cool seeing things that you like in game that you know in real life. Like for instance, we are not shifted correctly. We'll just go out of 12th gear. But no, like the Tacoma Dome, driving through Tacoma, that's pretty cool. I'm originally from Olympia, so I know the Olympia interstate pretty well, and it's cool seeing all the real life intersections. Not all of them, but most of them. Alright, we're back on trucking. We got stuck at the intersection for quite a while. That just seems to be how American Truck Sim works for me when I play it. At least try to record it. I can have a super smooth run 9 times out of 10 when I'm not recording. The second I try to record it, the game just gives me the middle finger and tells me to deal with it. But yeah, as I was saying way earlier, I do plan on doing a full-on trip from Seattle to Flagstaff to pick up the new Lone Star. I'm probably going to live stream that, but also if I do live stream it, I'll probably cut it into some videos or something like that. And then I'd say well, it's the 14th today, I'd say probably by the 15th or 16th I'll have a review of the Lone Star, like a video of it, because I plan on making more of these videos. Whether or not people watch it, that's up to them, but I enjoy it. I play this game a lot anyways, so I figured I might as well record. And hopefully, we are on our way without a hitch anymore. I turned up the weather and road incidents, and it really seems to crank it way up, because I think it's defaulted. Rain is at like 10%, and road incidents are like 20%. I think I turned both of them up to like 70%. And you definitely run into a bunch of just random shit happening everywhere. Alright, come on. Get past. We're going to turn that blinker on so that car hopefully doesn't try to mush in between us. What do you... I don't know if you're clear or not, but we're going for it. We are cruising 66 miles an hour. No cops in sight though, so I'm not too worried about it. Only in 16th gear. We'll shift up to 17th so we don't constantly hear whining. And of course, we have to stop to get weighed. Jake brake. Really not, oh shit, we could have gone to the right. I'm not too sure if Jake brakes would be legal at a way station. I would think so, since it's not like a neighborhood or anything like that. Not a village or a town. I know sometimes it still doesn't even bother or stop truckers from using the Jake brake, but the decent thing to do, and usually the law, is that you can't do it in residential areas. Speed, oh shit, 15. I thought it was 25 here. Come on, dude. You're clear. You're clear. Come on. What are you doing? That's it. We're going for it. We're going for it. Oh, there's a car. There's a car. There's a car. Oh, God. Oh, God. We almost just got in a huge wreck. Don't. Okay, if you see me trying to merge, don't try to keep driving into me, dumbass. It wasn't the smartest thing, but the render distance in these mirrors is awful, so we're going to blame it on that. Now this is a part of Washington that I am not familiar with. North of Seattle, I do not know much about. Tell me that wasn't my turn, thank God it wasn't. It's just a place I've never really been before. Really never heard much about it. I mean, I have some friends from up in this area, but I've never really experienced it. And God, we're not going to have space to merge. Right after this car, we're going to merge and keep moving, keep moving. Man, the AI is just not working with me today. That monster of a semi just chugging along. Out of my way. Thing has a monstrous sounding engine in it. Sounds like a drag truck. Yeah. Overall, pretty good semi. I was always really scared to use it because for some reason I had it in my mind that it was a bugged mod, even though it's on the Steam Workshop and has plenty of positive reviews. And I've seen like tons of YouTubers use it, so I don't know why I was always so scared of it, but it seems like the American truck modding community, I don't know if it's just because they're releasing more and more updates for the game, or if modders are just trying to crank out mods now, but it seems like more and more and more mods are becoming really buggy and just kind of breaking everything lately for me. We're back on low air pressure. Man, I'm barely even... Whatever. Won't even worry about it. Get that blinker on. Whoa, what? What? Oh my God. It's a right on red. That's perfectly legal. Oh. What a trip. What a trip. What's it gonna give me this time? Oh, no tickets or anything. Nice. I believe this is my spot. Now, one thing I have not done yet with this truck, since I've been doing I've been pulling a lot of tandem loads since it's got the bigger motor in it, is I have not tried backing it up. Wow, they want it in like... You might have to do an external view here, because I'll be honest with you, this truck has... which way am I shifting here? Has big doo-doo for visibility. It's a these older trucks and even the new Peterbilts and Kenworths. Let's just make sure we're lined up here. And what we can do. We're pretty aggressive. Actually, this might just work like this. But these older trucks and even the new Peterbilts and Kenworths, they all have narrow cabs. So the cab is way narrower than the sleeper. So they're notorious for having just like the worst view possible. Some people it doesn't bother, but I'd say in this game, especially when you're just using a joystick to steer or to look around, it is a huge hindrance. Beautiful. All right. I know I cheated that backup, but I'm not even gonna feel bad about it. So that is going to be it for today, you guys. If you guys enjoyed, hit that like button down below. Leave a comment if you have any suggestions, questions, ideas, concerns, yada, yada, yada. And if you really enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button for more content. I plan on uploading a lot more. It's Christmas break in college, so I do plan on uploading, I don't want to say daily, but hopefully daily. So that's going to be it for today, you guys. As always, this is Carter. Peace out.